With so many different foundation choices, how do you know which ones are the right choices for your skin type? Well, let me share. The first thing you're going to do with foundation is always start with a primer. This is a base for your makeup, and this will help keep your makeup on all day, but it also helps to fill in pores. You would squirt about a pea-sized amount on your fingertips, rub it around, and then literally smooth it across your entire face and on your eyelids too if you haven't already done your eye makeup. And this is going to be your first step for all foundation products. Next, we're going to talk about what type of skin you have. If you have more oily skin, this medium coverage foundation is a special foundation designed just to help control the shine and oil. If that is truly your biggest concern, this is a great choice for you. You also might like, if age fighting is an issue, with more combination skin, using the matte wear foundation. This is the Time Wise foundation that's designed to help with anti-aging. So if your biggest concern is lines and wrinkles, but also you're a little bit more on the oily side, this gives you a matte coverage. This one is too drying for my face. I have more dry skin, so I choose a luminous foundation. And in the summer, when it gets a little bit more humid, I mix the two together. And the easiest way to do this is to squirt a little tap onto your hand, just like this. You're going to use a brush. This is the easiest way to put on foundation because it gives you the smoothest coverage. It's the closest to an airbrush effect that you can get. In fact, this brush is a special design, and you can see the bristles are not actually the same length. So this allows the makeup to go on a lot smoother than many other foundation brushes. So I just love this brush. Now this, you saw me just spread a little bit on my brush, and then you're just applying it across your face. There's not really a right or wrong to blend it on, except that you don't want to start with a lot. So you see me take a tap, brush it off just like a painter, so we call that loading your brush, and then you're literally just blending it all across your face. One of the things you can do is do your eye makeup first, and then come back and do your foundation. That helps to make sure you don't get that fallout of eyeshadow underneath your eyes, and you can also get that extra sharp look if you take some foundation and go just across like this and then tapping it on, so it gives you that defined look of the eyeshadow stopping and the skin starting, so it looks like you are truly a professional makeup artist. So you're going to blend this in, and I'm just doing it on half my face today so you can see the difference from one half to the other. Now you can layer this on if you like a lot of coverage. You can do more and more layers. I like a very sheer coverage, but I do like this foundation. Then you could also do, instead of that, a CC cream. This one is truly my favorite. It's the easiest, the quickest, and the one that combines all the benefits. You are going to do about maybe twice as much for your full face. You're going to spread it across your fingertips, and then you just put it on like this. You literally smooth it on all across your face, and it gives you lightweight coverage, but it's so blendable. There's only there's 5 shades of this product. So this one you really can wear year-round without having to worry, does this quite match my skin tone? With the luminous wear and the matte wear foundation, you definitely need to get the right tone. If you tan, it's not unusual to have 2 shades or 3 shades of your foundations. And you'll definitely want to test out that you have the right shade. If you're a consultant, there is a great chart that helps you figure out which colors and which products to use for each person, and also the undertones on the back. With our Ivory 2, 4, Beige 1, 2, Bronze 1, 6, that's for more tan skin tones. When we say yellow undertones, that means you tan easily. Then someone who tans a lot would be in this next section, and someone who burns with more of a pink undertone would be in this section. And I have more of a pink undertone, but even though I have pink, I tend to use more of a yellow foundation to help combat some of that pinkness. So this is the CC cream side. This is the luminous wear side. Then you can set your foundation with either a translucent powder, which is like the magic powder. It helps to take away lines and wrinkles and makes everything stay on all day. And when you use this, you are always going to use a loose powder brush. This helps to brush it across and fill in any of those imperfections and just do a light dusting. The other option is for you to use a mineral powder. Mineral powder gives you more foundation coverage. You can wear this by itself or with your other products on. So you can get more coverage and still use a powder. If you're going to use mineral powder, you can choose to use a mineral powder brush, or you can also use the loose powder if you want it to be lighter weight. If I wanted more coverage today, and I usually do this when I wear CC cream, I find that sometimes the CC cream doesn't give me quite as much coverage as using the Luminous Wear foundation. Let me just turn this so you can see the difference in my face. And it's a little bit lighter weight here. You can see some more imperfections, and this has more coverage. So when I use mineral powder, it helps to cover it up. One of the best tips I've heard with mineral powder is if you tap it into your face instead of rubbing. This creates quite a mess in your bathroom, so do this before you get dressed, or lean over your sink so you don't get powder all over your clothes. But by pressing it onto your face, you're actually getting more coverage versus if you swirl it around. You can still do the circular motions, which is fine, but by pressing it on, it gives you more coverage. And you can also put this on top of your liquid foundation, especially if you want more coverage. Now, before this powder, we would have taken a look underneath your eyes to see if we needed any concealer or any acne scars or any blemishes that you'd want to cover up. You always put concealer on before you put on any powders. And concealer, you could use either your finger or an actual concealer brush. So we'll do that a different day. And the last option for foundation is our cream to powder foundations. These, you would pick your shade and you would use a sponge or a foundation brush, which is again the best tool to use on your face, and that gives you the most amount of coverage. So if your goal is extreme coverage, this cream to powder foundation is phenomenal. It works great for all types of skin, and it is a really good product. So overall, the most popular is the CC cream with the I think it's 12 or 8 benefits. I'm so sorry, I should look that up. But benefits of using it for your face. And this helps give you sun protection, it's age fighting, it's color correcting. It does more than a BB cream, if you've ever heard of that. This is corrective coverage. So this is what most people use on a daily basis. But if you're saying, I need more coverage, I would switch to the liquid foundation, the Time Wise Matte Wear or the Luminous Wear. And you can also choose mineral powder if you really enjoy powder or have more oily skin that you need to control. And if you want more coverage, again, that Endless Performance Cream to Powder Foundation is the best. So hopefully this helps you. Go have a great day and keep looking gorgeous.